Once Red Dead Redemption 2 releases, it'll have been 4 years since Rockstar's most recent open world entry with Grand Theft Auto V. Over these last few years, a lot has changed within gaming, so today we're going to be discussing 5 ways Red Dead Redemption 2 will be better than Grand Theft Auto V. Make sure to let me know down in the comment section below your own personal top 5, but I want to start off by giving a huge shout out to the team at RDR2.com who compiled their own list of 5 ways RDR2 will be better than Grand Theft Auto V. My list I'll be presenting to you today is loosely influenced by theirs, but if you want to read up on their list and a lot of other amazing Red Dead pieces, there will be a link in the description, so make sure to go check them out. So let's begin here at the number 5 spot, which is hardware and a bigger budget. A lot of people forget that Red Dead Redemption was not certain to be a success. Many believed it would fail, and ultimately they were all wrong. But with this next installment comes more faith from Rockstar, who will invest and put a lot more money into making a grand experience, even more than Red Dead Redemption. Obviously RDR2 won't be having Grand Theft Auto V development money, but I don't think it's needed to give us the Western experience we so desperately want. One of the biggest changes though will be the advancement in hardware. This is technically Rockstar's first game on the PS4 and Xbox One, as Grand Theft Auto V was just ported over to these consoles after the releases on the Xbox 360 and PS3. Some of the expected improvements will be in graphics, which obviously was seen in the trailer, and the gameplay physics that many have criticized Rockstar for not improving enough in Grand Theft Auto V. Either way, Red Dead Redemption really set the bar for open world gaming when it released in 2010, and the hope right now is that this next Red Dead title will be no different. With improvements on the Rage engine, this will become a reality. But to the number 4 spot, we have a better online experience. Grand Theft Auto Online probably is now one of the biggest multiplayer experiences ever, and has brought in a lot of money for Rockstar's parent company Take-Two. So Red Dead Online will share many similarities with Grand Theft Auto Online, but it will also build upon it. Also, with this being a western set around 1900, there won't be tons of cars, weapons, and planes, so it will be interesting to see where Rockstar goes for its DLC. As RDR2.com even noted within their article, multiplayer will be seamless, so if you finish your single player experience and wish to jump right into the online action like Grand Theft Auto V, that will be an option. Grand Theft Auto Online was far from perfect. Personally myself, I'm not a fan of it, but I still feel with improvements it can be great in Red Dead Redemption 2. As long as it obviously doesn't hurt the single player, just saying. Some of the issues that will need to be figured out are spawns, modders and glitchers, matchmaking, and overall game balance. But improved and new features like heists, gang hideouts, posses or factions, properties, and customization will be the highlights. And just a side note to remember, the main team behind this is Rockstar San Diego, who created a phenomenal multiplayer in Red Dead Redemption, so I'm having faith that they will do justice once more. To the number 3 spot, we have customization. This isn't just for online, but it also relates to single player. In Grand Theft Auto V, we got a taste of customizing our character, if it was from adding tattoos or changing hair or facial hair, and in multiplayer creating our character was very limited as we only were able to choose from ancestors. With technology improving in Red Dead Online, we should be able to fully customize our character's appearance. Months back, a former Rockstar artist was found to have some very interesting art showing off a Western concept of different characters. Some of them included Native Americans who had various tattoos, face paint, and outfits, while another had cowboys which had different types of facial injuries like a huge scar on his face. But other sorts of customization that has been rumored is outfits and acquiring them either by creating them or we can buy them, which is probably the likely option. And also something similar to Grand Theft Auto V is Los Santos Customs. Maybe in Red Dead Redemption 2 we can change our mount and add extra gear or protection. Customization will be a huge factor in RDR2, and this could also pave the way for future Rockstar games. At the 2 spot, we have is better combat and physics. As I mentioned early on, one of the criticisms Grand Theft Auto V received was not improving enough upon combat. In Red Dead Redemption 2, one of the biggest improvements will need to be on stealth, melee, and the overall physics. Stealth is something that seems almost unseen in some Rockstar games, and adding this allows players to have a different playstyle because not everyone is the gun-blazing type, although this is a western. Next is melee or hand-to-hand combat, something that feels obsolete in Red Dead Redemption and even in Grand Theft Auto V needs to be improved and upgraded, but including more weapons like swords and sabers could also support that. But all this boils down to physics being improved, because not everybody enjoys the ragdoll physics that we've been accustomed to. What I mean by that is just some of the non-believable things that non-playable characters do, like certain decisions they make. And another example of that would be when you shoot them within Red Dead Redemption, it just seems a lot more realistic than how it is in Grand Theft Auto V. But now to the final and most important spot we have is a better narrative and journey. Say as you wish, but Red Dead Redemption changed gaming and has now become the inspiration of a lot of various works, including last year's Westworld TV show. Grand Theft Auto V's story to many, including myself, was disappointing. It felt way too short with only 69 missions compared to Grand Theft Auto 4, which had about 94. When you separate that down to 3 characters, that's around 23 missions, which really didn't allow us players to get immersed or care about the experience. And In Red Dead Redemption, there was only about 57, but we followed a long and enduring journey with John Marston, from the McFarlane Ranch to Fort Mercer to Chuparosa to Escalera to Blackwater to Beecher's Hope. There was just so many memorable and unique moments along that path. Some of these examples are helping Seth Byers in his search for treasure, meeting the legendary gunslinger Landon Ricketts, helping the Mexican Revolution with Abraham Reyes, and returning to Abigail and Jack at Beecher's Hope. In Red Dead Redemption 2, Rockstar has promised that once again, and they have to remember what made Red Dead Redemption so amazing, and that was our experience with John Marston. Reports are saying that the 3 protagonist system is returning again, and if that is so, Rockstar really needs to work on immersing us with these characters so we care about the decisions that follow. But anyway gang, thank you for watching. Make sure to smack that like button if you did enjoy this video or found any informative value, and let me know down in the comment section below your thoughts on this and your own personal top 5 ways Red Dead Redemption 2 will be better than Grand Theft Auto 5. Also, don't forget to consider subscribing, as I'm one of your best sources for everything to do with Red Dead Redemption 2, and remember, Outlaws to the end.